cheeseburger, baby. What is happening, Stan?
Woo!
How are you,
What?
sir? It's Friday night. Two Stans fishing. Mr. John Cyclone in the house with us this morning.
Woo!
Afternoon.
You know, JG, once you get all this going at one time, it just keeps going. You know what I'm saying?
It's like the snowball thing.
That's right. That's
You know,
right.
if you push the big, Stan, I don't know, if you get on a hill and you lean over real hard, I think
That's
you
right.
just keep rolling.
Whoa!
Do you think you just keep rolling?
You never know. You never know. All I know is I remember that everybody used to like to use me as a toboggan. I'd be on there and
Oh, everybody pile on Stan's back and ride you like a sled?
That's right. That's right.
Now, we used to ride, when I was growing up, we had some old cars, out in the woods or whatever. Everybody broke the cars, and man, there's some classic cars. So we took the hood off one of them. We'd use the hood to slide down the hill.
Yep. You know what? You know where else we used to use the hood? On the lake where we used to live on. We'd tie them to the back of the quads.
Yeah.
And you'd ride in that, being towed by the quad or the snowmobile, flying across the ice. Fun stuff.
Those days. And that's hey, John Cyclone in the house. How are you, John?
I'm here, man.
Well, good to see you.
That's the main thing.
John hanging out with us big time. John's big time.
Oh yeah, you should have seen me. You should have seen me together, and I was really big time looking up.
Yeah. Short people got no reason. Remember that song?
Absolutely, one of my favorite songs. Of course, I was 6.
It can't be.
I was 6 foot tall by the time I was 12. So of course, it's one of my favorite songs.
Stand but like Marshall Ledbetter. He'd been in the 8th grade 8 times.
That's right. I had the full mustache and beard when I graduated. Why don't we call out hello to
a few people? I'll get a little background music going. We'll hang out for a little bit. And
let's see.
We got some music we want to talk about.
Yeah. And we were waiting. We were hoping Daryl was coming up, but we'll get the. I don't know. I think we upgraded here. We got John with us now.
Upgraded.
Yeah, we traded.
What? A half a rung up the ladder, or what?
Let's say hello to some people out there. Let's see. There's Burrito, Catfish Lady out there. How's it going? Troy from Real and Virtual Outdoors. He said he was 23 minutes early. He was. It was only 7:37. Let's see. Fishing with Don V. Welcome in. Good to see you. Boom, boom, boom. Since we all know Stan will be late, I'm giving at least 8:04. Well, I think it was even later than that. But
well, let's see. We didn't have our hearing aids, and John was late. He had to go get some loaf bread. He had to get some loaf bread.
That's right.
JG had to be fashionably late,
And I had to get the clanker from my cowbell. There we go. So
I think it got some juice on it.
That's right. There's Sampy out there. Let's see. Angel Honeycutt. What's up? The husband and wife team from St. Louis, Missouri. Always great to see you. Boom, boom, boom. 922's out there. Bobby doesn't get too much of a chance, so I'm gonna work with him on this one. If we remember correctly, last Stand Day, I think it was Stand Day.
Yep.
Lisa was up, and we're having a good show. It's getting towards the end though. It's only like a half hour early, and all of a sudden, something happens on my screen, and I got to add people back, but I didn't think nothing of it, and we're going along. Well, all of a sudden, Lisa comes back in and says, you remember when I left about 20 minutes ago? I ended the live. Y'all have been back here talking backstage. We thought we were live. We were like, man, this is great. We're having a good show.
Awesome.
Backstage for 20-some minutes thinking we're live.
Oh, is that why your show was 2 hours long?
Yeah. Somebody, no names, Bobby can maybe pass the name. Bobby would say, Lisa, She went to leave and hit end.
Yeah, that's 2 points off.
That's right, 2.22. And there's Catfish with us out there. Boom, boom, boom. Missy Kennedy. Missy said, this is bad as waiting on two stands to start. Oh, wait. This is two stands. Too funny. You know, it's funny. People figure you out real quick, don't they?
Well, when Stan's coming on, except for a tournament, I will give him credit. He shows up on time.
That's right. That's right.
But our Friday night, he's when 8 o'clock rolls around that you can like go ahead and go get you a drink at 8 o'clock and pop your popcorn and then you can fiddle around, get the cushions just right in the couch. You're gonna have a few minutes before Stan's.
John and JG, that's because I'm a nice guy. I know that people want to get all that stuff, and I hate to see them running around right there at 8 o'clock. So I know I give them a few extra minutes to get set in, and I'm just nice like that.
You don't want to rush in.
That's right. That's right. And there's he's got 4 minutes. I gotta go, Missy said. Oh man. Let's see. Uncle Jeep's out there. Always great to see Uncle Jeep. We're going to get into that in a minute. That's part of what we're talking about. That's mostly what we're going to talk about tonight. And, we'll let anybody come up that wants to, has any stories they want to say about Steve. But we'll get into that in a minute. And needs all our prayers between the flood and has been a few. Yes. Oh, my gosh. Missy said, just told this evening. And, John, this is what we were kind of talking about a little earlier. Yeah. Missy Kennedy says Uncle was just told tonight he has lung cancer.
Wow, never ends.
Never. And I'm sure
John and I both have been through cancer treatments, and it's not easy.
It ain't fun, that's for sure.
There's a Northern View Outdoors. There's Lance McCouguy, member for 2 months. Thank you, Lance. Appreciate that.
There goes the show.
Make sure you check out Lance's show.
Hide the kids.
And the cats even. I heard about what Hawaii. You never know. But oh no, wait. That wasn't Hawaii. That was the Haitian people in Ohio. That was right. Sorry, wrong H country.
Now I don't know if y'all know this or not, but you see, Lance had cancer too.
Yep. Really?
I didn't. I think he mentioned it.
Wow.
But anyway, he's a member for 2 months. Give him a little stand jig there, brother.
That's right. Ready?
Stand jig. Woo! No, Lance.
Hey, member for 2 months. Thank you much, Lance. Thank you. And just another hashtag cancer sucks.
Yeah.
His Audra. And Lance's better half there dealt with that recently, and I just that's the one.
Lisa ain't gonna be bringing that up.
Oh, what did she bring up now? Let's just scroll all the way down here. Jose, how's it going? Jeremy's out there. Northern View Outdoors saying my dad and my grandmother both had cancer. Man. Dave G is out there. What's up, Dave G? John and Randy spent the gathering chasing raccoons with a flashlight. Me and Miss Stephanie were just crackling up. All right, so
Matt told me that it wasn't raccoons today. It was after him wanting to be outdoors. He said that it was the squirrel this year.
They'll get you too. Let's see, Greg B's out there. If I missed anybody, say hello back in chat. I'm caught up. I'll be able to catch your name again. All right, so you saw the, if you haven't checked it on Facebook yet, I think Daryl had talked about it at the gathering last week. I know there have been a couple of been mentioned here and there. Steve did drop a post. Steve Douglas. He dropped a post earlier in the week. Hey, there's our good friend Brian B. What's up, my friend? What are you doing? What are you doing awake, Brian? Shouldn't you be a little nappy? the Live Fishing Tournament League has their Midnight Madness tournament tonight. But so Steve Douglas on Facebook, he posted letting everybody know that he has bone cancer. They had opened the arm and
had a place or some bone or something missing out of his elbow or something. And then he was going to go. He couldn't come to the gathering because he was going to get a CT scan. And then they were going to look at that elbow. But I haven't talked to Daryl about that yet. What thing about? But you know more about it than I do, Stan. But you know, Mountain Dew.
That was Amber's the one that gave it to me there.
She's mad because we was chasing the raccoons from their tent.
So, you know, what we try to do, and Daryl's got some stuff going already, and there's been some donations made, and so we're going to be getting some stuff together. We're going to be doing a benefit raffle for Steve, because what was it, a few weeks ago when they had the huge flood down there in Kentucky, flooded his house. Everything in the house is going, I believe, flooded his place of business. Just, I can't imagine a double whammy like that, losing everything you own pretty much, and then getting hit with the that diagnosis. But
it takes that's a hard pill to swallow. So hopefully we can help out in any way that we can. I know that it's a great benefit, and then it does help out when you can get out there and help somebody else. Whatever it is. I mean, it makes a big difference. So hopefully we can get some support behind it, and I know we will. And get out there and do it, and whether do a raffle or have we talked about doing some fishing tournament?
Mm-hmm.
That'll be fun.
That was one of the things I was thinking about, and put a couple things together like that.
But we don't have any dates. We don't have any dates or anything like that. We just get the word out there and know that it's coming.
Kind of snowballing, and like when I first heard about it, I was like, man, I want to. I heard about it last week. I was like, I want to, maybe try to start raising some money this weekend. But everybody was at the gathering, and so I was just like, all right. But then, I find out Daryl's doing that. So, there's people doing things, so we can kind of maybe, what do you say, combine our resources, so to speak. And if you're looking to do something, now that people are doing it, so we can do it together and really help out.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I wish Daryl was. I hope everything's okay, because he was supposed to come up. He messaged me earlier, and we were talking about it.
You know how that old man is. Time slips away from him.
That's right. It's like when I spoke to John earlier. I'm calling him old man, but I hate to admit it. I called him old man, but I was the one just waking up from an afternoon nap, so I don't know. I don't know which one is older.
I didn't say nothing, JG.
No, he was nice about it. He could have got me.
There you go. John held back.
You got to get them when you can.
Yeah, with this crowd you do.
But and JG, I know your situation stuff has been kind of out there and stuff, and I know you had went back. How's that? I know it looks like you're feeling better tonight. And
yeah, I went back. They I had the tumor and lymph nodes and stuff taken out, and all that was sent off. And excuse me, I've got digestion today. And it came back non-cancerous, and then the oncology doctors told me that I was cancer-free. So I was really happy about that. That's an awesome thing. And I got a little tear in my eye because the whole crew came in there. All the surgical doctors, and there was 4 or 5 doctors in the office with me. And when they told me that, and I was very, very happy. And so I'm on the healing process. They've got, when they went in there and took some stuff out of my shoulder, that went down in there, and they said they had to reconstruct some muscles and stuff on my shoulder. So I've got to do some physical therapy for that. But other than that, I'm ready to get back to work and go fishing and have some fun.
Absolutely. And did you get to? Isn't there? I'm a little naive about a lot of this stuff. My father had passed from cancer and stuff, but when you get the thing back that you're 100%, did you get to ring a bell? Isn't that what the?
Yeah, I sure did. And I've got there was one out there in the waiting room, and I was at the Levine Cancer Center at downtown Charlotte. But there was one out there, and yeah, I did ring the bell, but we got plenty of bells.
That's right. And we'll even do a little. This is the bell I ring for Catfish Cowboy. 1 pound Dustin when he catches those fish that he normally catches.
Yeah.
That bell's about as big as the fish that he catches right there.
There you go. I never thought about that. Size cowbells for size fish. Now there
we go. But I am. Go ahead. Pretty good idea, right?
Oh, Stan's always thinking, you see.
That's right. I may not look like it, but I am.
Yeah, he's always thinking. He's a numbers guy.
That's right. I see, who else popping there? There's Jeff Beal. He's got a tournament coming up. It's not the inaugural one. It's year 2 for his tournament. I always mess this one up. It's not your normal DIY.
Yeah, something like that.
I think that's what it's called. But it's a lot of fun. You make your own rod. And you got to catch a fish with that before you can catch anything else. And so good idea. That brings me back because I was always doing that as a kid. I'm sure a lot of us were, not just cane poles, but whatever we could do to catch fish. There's Jerry Hager out there, 419, fishing in powder coating.
I walked the river many times without a fishing rod. We just tie the line to the limb hanging out over the river. Just tie the line right off. Or I think, we'd tie the line off on a limb overhanging. Just so we could drop it down and then lift it up just a little bit and then tie it off and then just walk down about another 10 feet and put another one out. That's what we did, We didn't use a rod.
I used to, my friend and I used to go snorkeling. We'd snorkel down not your average DIY fishing rod challenge. There it is. Jeff put what date it is, and if there's any spots left, then there you go.
Yeah.
7:45 on his channel. I believe that is Butterflies and Sunshine hosting that, Jeff, I think.
I know Ed Evans had mentioned it the other night that they always get excited about that.
Absolutely. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I think it was.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, go JT.
So we've got that coming up, and we've got the live fishing tournament league. It's going to have Midnight Madness tomorrow, so that's going to be a lot of fun. And
actually, it's Midnight Madness in exactly 3 hours and 31 minutes.
Yeah, so you guys, that's going to be over there on Palmetto's channel, Palmetto Cat, Brian B. Catfishing, and Fields to Water.
I think I might have to catch the end of that in the morning.
I don't know, John. Your boys will be out there fishing. You're gonna have you're gonna have to
it's hard for me to stay up that late.
Drink more coffee, John.
Yeah, but that's the problem. JG, coffee don't keep me awake.
You're immune to it.
Pretty much.
You know what? I think that was the first time that John has ever had anybody tell him to drink more coffee.
Yeah, drink more coffee, John. That is something else, John.
John's one of those ones. Well, this is my normal coffee cup right here.
Right here.
Yeah.
I believe I'll have 2 more and then go to bed.
Let's see.
So that's coming up. Midnight Madness.
922 said, "Wait, Stan caught up in chat. What the what?"
Shut up, Bobby.
I'm trying to start something.
Fishing with Jeff Beal says it's a Catfish Channel challenge. All right. Later in the year, we're going to have a blue catfish one. There you go. Where anybody can participate. Awesome.
All right.
Mac there's Mac. He's fishing tonight. 12 can't come fast enough. Mac always representing the bank anglers out there.
I'm gonna pop the link in chat. I said I was going to.
So JG's going to pop the link in chat. If anybody wants to pop up, and if you got something you want to talk about, monster rod holders or Steve, that's great. If
any stories you want to talk about, or Mr. Bill, you come up if you.
That's right.
You want to show for a minute?
You got anything you want to promote coming up, like Jeff's tournament? Somebody wants to come up and say, "I'm winning that Midnight Madness tonight."
Ain't gonna happen. Better be glad John ain't fishing it. He'd wear y'all out.
Look, I could, but no, I'm not.
You know what I think is going to be funny, and Brian B will back me up on this one. I'm going to take bets here. Who's going to be the first host to drop out? Is it going to be Palmetto or Chad? Which is going to be the first one caught yawning? Is it going to be Palmetto or Chad? Who's dropping out first, Brian? Who's your money on?
I'd have to put my money on Chad.
At least. Lisa said she's not allowed to come up on panel. She's put herself in timeout.
Hey.
Hey, Lisa, don't push the big red button. That's dangerous when. My camera's going stupid. Hang on, I'm gonna reset this. I'll be right back.
All right, I saw it. Crappy day, Darren's out there. How's it going? That was good. That was a good one, Lisa. That was funny. I don't care who you are. That was funny. And everybody's done it. I've done it before. I went to leave somebody else's show, and if you have where you can help them, you're admin on their channel, and boop, you're going to leave, and you're not used to it. And they should have like they do with everything else, where it's got to be like a double click or something. Chadwick will hit the help button. There you go. Mac's saying that Kevin's going to be the first one out. We'll see. Boom. Roddy Royals out there. How's it going? Yeah, I was thinking of. Let's see, I haven't seen Gene Tillman out there yet. I know you saw them at or they saw you at the gathering, John. A bunch of people ran into you at the gathering. They were the ones down in the tent watching y'all doing the casting contest.
Oh yeah, I stirred up a mess with that.
Speaking of, what'd you call him, Longfoot?
Yeah, Longfoot. Boy, every bit of 7 foot tall.
But yeah, I'm thinking of writing a book. I started writing a book on beer, actually. Yeah. I'm kind of having a hard time with it, though. I'm already on my 4th draft.
Are we all ready?
Yeah, he started it.
They're going to end this show early. It's about 8:34. We'll let her roll for a couple more minutes.
Yeah, Mac, last year, when we started the Live Fishing Tournament League last year, I was kind of going to be filling in on the tournaments and stuff, and that was one. Brian was like, "Well, we definitely know the first one that we definitely know one that Stan is booked on, guaranteed, is the Midnight Madness."
Yeah.
Chad did not even attempt to do that one, so it started out Brian, myself, and Palmetto. Kevin made it through to what time when he contacted you, JG?
About 3 o'clock in the morning.
So then JG was the soldier and popped up there at like 3 in the morning and finished out the show. But it's a fun tournament. It's a good one. It's the one tournament for all the overnight night owl crazy people that stay up all night.
Yeah, like Ed Evans.
That's right. That's right. And his Wednesday night show.
Yeah, I talked to Ed. I told him, I said, I got a spot, man, because I'm not fishing it. You get in there. So I don't know if he's fishing or not.
Very good. Let's see. Oh, look at there. Look at there. Woohoo! Laura the Explorer would have been proud. On her way to Tennessee, odometer turned to 22,200 plus miles. There you go.
Oh, Laura. You know, Laura went out there early, and
yeah,
and there was a really bad storm coming there Monday night, and blowing. I think it knocked down a bunch of trees and stuff. That was pretty scary. But
you know, Laura's been out there for a while.
Oh yeah, Laura's been around for a long time. You guys get over there and sub her channel, or
please,
please,
absolutely.
We've got a moderator in here and drop her link. And
she goes out there live and fishing the dock. You never know when her and Tom will be out there. She says it was a dang tornado.
It was a tornado, huh?
Oh my goodness.
That'll rip your little tin up.
Yeah.
You had to.
I was ready for it though. I had the truck right by it.
You go get in the bathhouse or something.
So I got a question for y'all. You see the chat over here?
Yeah, I see that.
That's a new thing that StreamYard started. I can't.
It really helped.
Can you see it, John? On your screen?
Yeah, I see it.
Well, let me rephrase that. It's visible.
I don't know
visible.
if we rearranged us to the one side or the other, whether that would help.
I don't know. It's brand new, just getting started with it. It says beta, so we'll see. I know that Tank on Lance's show, on the River Cats Tackle show on Sunday nights, he has the chat scrolling here.
Yeah, they use Restream.
Yeah,
Restream. Yep.
It's a different animal.
There's our good friend Cool Cats. James is out there saying, "Can't chat. I'm driving." Well, that's all right.
Been driving all night, my hands wet on the wheel. It's a half past 9:50
Years.
Yes. Hey, look, Stan, squirrel.
Where? Where? Shiny thing. Shiny thing.
He's easily.
Oh gosh, I am. So John, did you get did you get your cup switched around yet? John's got the wrong sided cup.
No, it ain't switched.
That cup is from Jerry Hager.
Yep.
Hager, right? Hager? I don't know if I. 419 fishing and powder coating. I think it's Hager. Yep. Good guy.
Yeah. I know that he does. Lisa and Randy has his rod holders.
Rod holders. Yep. So
old gray-haired folks got his rod holders.
I believe you can get in touch with him on Facebook. Got some cool stuff. So that's where that River Cats tackle mug came from.
He said I had to retire that old cup.
you had the old Uncle Si cup, didn't you, John?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, I forgot it.
Oh, goodness gracious. So where are we at with the Woots tournaments? When's the next coming up?
Let's take a look at that. I know
That's the Dragon tournament, ain't it?
the Dragon tournament. I'm trying to remember the date. Do I have it in here? Lisa or Randy is more than willing to. I mean, more than willing. They're more than welcome. I am having a problem with my words today. I can't get the words straight.
Do I have to man?
They're more than welcome to come up if they'd like. Let's see. No, I guess I don't have it on here. But I know it's coming up. That's going to be the next one for the WOTS, WOTTS tournament series. That's the Dragon one.
Oh, you don't have it on.
Yeah, I don't have the list of dates on here. I don't know why.
Was you slacking?
July
I'm
the
slacking. I know it.
June the 14th. June
Hey there.
14th.
June 14th. There you go. Can you believe it is almost June already? You say June 14th, and I'm like, oh, man, that's a long, what is that, 3 weeks from now? Crazy.
Yep.
Oh, my gosh. So June 14th from 8 to 2.
Here you go, Stan.
8 to 2.
There we go.
Here you go, Stan.
Yeah,
Thank you, brother.
I was looking at it, JG, but I ain't quite that good at moving it up to the computer.
Well, John, it's a big old studio. We can create some magic.
That's right. That's right. Hey, there's Uncle Don R. Always great to see you. Benoit fishing.
So put that down, kiddos. June 14th, 8 to 2.
I am talking to my sleeper. I didn't. I took the nap this afternoon, but I was up. I had been up for like 2 days, 2 straight days.
Why?
It just happened.
Stan, what can possibly be going on that you need to stay up for 2 days?
I had to take care of some online thing, and it was you can only do so much a day, so many hours in the day. So
Right.
I started it the one afternoon, and it went to that. And I was trying to get it done by a certain time.
And did you complete the task?
I did. Got the certificate and everything already.
All right. Congratulations, Stan.
Thank you.
That's
Hey, there's Gregory Lemon out there. Make sure you check out Double Hook Angling.
Oh, yeah.
Benoit said they got new rods today. Can't wait to use them. Of course, got new rods and got to work the next 4. Isn't that how life works out? How did you know? How did John know that? Smallwater Charter saying he was binge watching Big Bang Theory. You know what's
That's a good way to spend your time.
Oh wait, what code was he talking about here?
Hey, there's Uncle Deep. Deep.
Drop the link. There we go. Okay, I'll do that.
I get it.
JG will do that. JG will do that.
JG got that because we're screw something up and killed alive.
Yeah. So far, I've been doing pretty good. I've never done that. But.
No, but I probably could.
Yeah, hit the big red button. Yeah, that'll do it. That one that says end stream, that's the one you don't want to push.
I got to admit, WOW, World of Warcraft, is pretty cool. It is fun.
All right, we got some guests in the basement there.
There we go.
There's Randy, old gray-haired Swain. Hey, Randy.
Good evening.
How are you, sir?
I am great.
Hey.
Great.
Did you dodge the weather on your honeymoon?
Yes, we did.
Awesome.
It went north of us, and fortunately, it tore everything up above us, but it didn't get us.
That's good.
Well, that's good because y'all were actually out on a body of water, right? Isn't that what
we were?
I saw?
We were. We had a floating cabin. They had 15 cabins, and out of the 3 days we were there were 7 people showed up total.
Wow.
They need to work real hard to improve their image.
We had those where I had my houseboat up on Lake James here in North Carolina. I forget, but anyway, they were like, I don't know, probably 10 by 10 rooms floating. You had a little front porch and all that stuff, and bed in there and all that stuff, and big ramp walk down there to it.
Well, ours was 12 by 24, I believe.
Oh, that's pretty big.
Yeah, it was pretty nice. The only thing is, they had the back of the house. They had a deck on the front and the rear, had a porch. But they had backed up to the dock. So every time you went in or out, you had to go in or out the bedroom. You know, if they turned it around, you could go in and out the living room.
Yeah, not wake everybody up. You stay up all night fishing.
That's
not
right.
Not wake up the dead.
And they needed to move it. It was over the top of a sandbar, so the water wasn't 3 feet deep right in front of it.
Yeah.
And they've got, the thing about it is they've got the room to move them.
Yeah.
Change this, but we didn't have any electricity when we first got there, and I'd looked like I never found the electrical panel to turn it all on. We didn't have any hot water. Had an issue there, and then they turned the water off, which was a bigger mess, and it was just.
So what you're saying, Randy, is this is going to be a memorable experience for the rest of your life?
Maybe you didn't pay the deposit for power.
Yeah.
That stuff's in fine print. You see the small print taketh away, and the big print's given.
Yeah. Hey, we got down there, and we had to pay to park our boat to park our trailer up on their lot.
Oh yeah, that's 10.
Wow.
You know, and you couldn't get.
There's rules.
Couldn't get any refund. You know, so that's okay. We enjoy each other's company.
Nice.
And,
absolutely.
We were together, so that's what mattered.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome.
We had 2 trips in one, our first and our last. and the thing about it is, we're from this area, so we've told a bunch of people that had thought about going there. And I guarantee you, they won't go there now.
Laura said, "Sounds like Randy needs to invest in a tent."
I've had a tent before. At my age, I don't do tents.
Yeah. Let me see here. We had where'd it go? Paula Fox, new name there. Thank you for coming in, saying good evening to all. And there he is. This is. I'm going to go out. I'm not trying to offend anybody. But I'm going to make my pick tonight for the winner of the Live Fishing Tournament League Midnight Madness. And partially because Nikki's going to be with him, but here we go. Catfish Cowboy. I'm picking Team Catfish Cowboy tonight.
There you go.
Well, I'm sorry, Stan. The only way he's going to be able to beat Burrito or beat Chris and V is if they have any trouble between here and the boat ramp. They are on the road headed up.
Oh, there you go. That's awesome.
Did Catfish Cowboy get that package today?
Oh, I don't know. I'm hoping so. Did it come in, Cowboy?
If it didn't make it today, it'll be there in the morning.
Yeah, if that package came in, you in trouble. They're in trouble. I'm just saying. Small water charters, I got $10. Bugman would be asleep by 1.
I think they got Brian B, Kevin, and Chad. And I don't think there's a shot in the dark of any of those 3 making it through the night.
They'll make it.
Oh, Brian B definitely make it. He'll make it. He makes. That's why he doesn't put. He just puts the little thing down there in the corner because I can't guarantee if he'll stay up all night, but he'll make it. He may do the little quick.
Oh yeah.
Catch a little power nap, but Kevin and Chad, if they make it the whole night through, I'm losing money because I bet everything I had on neither one of them making it through. So we'll see.
I'm surprised they didn't recruit you, Stan, to help them out.
You never know what might happen.
You might as well just stay awake and watch it, Stan. Somebody's going to need you.
You never know. You never know. P&B Catfish and Paul is out there. How's it going?
How you doing, Paul? We ain't seen you in a while.
Brian, I'll make it.
You got coming in, Brian?
You know, Brian knows I'm always there. He need me. I'm always there for him. That's got a lot of love for Brian.
But hey, you mentioned our
Hello, Lisa.
A little while ago.
Yes, please.
It's June 14th from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Central Time. We're
Wait a
trying
minute.
to do things where we wrap them up. No, it's Easter time. Excuse me. 8 to 2 Easter. We're trying to get them done a little bit early before the heat gets quite as bad.
Good idea.
And, you know, an hour don't make a lot of difference, but it makes a little bit.
Oh, it sure as heck does, because think about it. If you're out there either on the boat or the bank, and there it is. This is there's the next one. So Dragon Tournament, that's going to be everybody out there on the boat in June. Well, there's a big difference between, getting to get off the water at 2 and starting to get off the water at 3. Because you start getting off the water at 3, well, guess who else is starting to get off the water then? A lot of your pleasure boaters, and a lot of them are just coming on at 4 o'clock. So that's that one extra hour gets you a lot quicker at the boat ramp, I think, and that makes a huge difference. I think it does.
Hey, it's your best 5 fish, so you can catch however many you want. There's no limit to the number of people on the boat. So invite some people in to fish with you. Let them see what we're so crazy about. Right now we've only got 6 teams signed up. So
6 right now. That's it.
16. 6.
No, 6.
One channel so far. 6.
Yeah. So there's plenty of room. Come on out and join us.
Well, Laura, we may have to change that. Maybe we'll change that, Laura. Laura said Dragon Tom to the dock will be all the dragon I'll ever do. Maybe we'll try to get you up here for a trip with us, Laura, and we'll do a trip switch. I'll go down there, fish the dock with y'all. You come up here and fish. You can come up here and we'll do some drifting and dragging and all kinds of fun stuff on the James up here. But anyway, I'm sorry.
And if you don't know how to catch a dragon, Lisa can show you. Here's the dragon she caught.
Hold on.
Hey, in our lifetime, we get one chance to choose our nickname and have a chance of it sticking. Most people choose Grandma, Grandpa, Granny, Papa, whatever. I chose Dragon. And
there you go.
Right now, I've got 3 grandkids that call me Dragon.
Oh, ain't that cute?
And,
well, I mean, yeah. I would have to say it's because you're usually dragging up behind.
Ooh, wow!
Hey, you do what you can do, and that's it, John.
Hey.
Yeah, well, come on, Papa, you're dragging behind.
That's right.
Yeah, drag.
I got 2 4-year-olds and a 2-year-old, a 2-week-old, and I got another one that's due in 4 months. So no, I'm not good about chasing at all.
Wow, the shots are starting to see what you started, John. Look at the shots are flying now. Look, Laura said that sounds great, Stan, but last I heard you forgot how to fish. V's out there. Another one you got to watch out for tonight.
Oh, Chris and V's the one that's going to do it. I got faith in them.
They're fired up, and
yep.
I believe that there's another River Cats tackle code, right? Isn't it Catch 10?
Catch 10.
And then we got Swain's 10.
Yep, Swain 10. We got 92210. DSO 10.
There you go.
Parker 10.
Right.
We got, let's see, how's Lance's?
LM 10, I think, right?
LM 10 is Lance. You know.
Well, you got a bunch of them. You got Creole, you got Tank, you got Mike Creek, you got Cody, you got
and
Danny Smith.
You got Randy Bible.
Oh, that's right. Yep. That's right. That's right. And you're going to see we have some other we'll be doing some other tournaments and some other things, some other great ideas that are just trying to bring same thing, just some fun tournaments, just like we did for we had the 2 recent tournaments. You had the Doc Demon tournament. That was a lot of fun through Watts or Wotes, Wotts, Wotts, RC10, Redneck 10. But we had the Doc Demon shot. That was a lot of fun. And then we did the Wally World Whiplash, which was an RCT tournament, and that was a lot of fun. And you know what was even more fun? At the end of it, sitting there talking to John when that big old catfish hit.
You right? He's nuts, Ken.
That's a special. If you ever run into River Cat's Tackle booth at CatCon or they're going to be at Vicksburg, D's Nuts is the special code. You can use that in person. We don't know what it's going to get you off, but that is the special code. Always try it. Always try it.
It works.
Wabash Nate's out there. Good to see you. So, but then we had that one. That was the what did that fish end up weighing? 26, right, John? 8-pound. Wallower Whiplash was on the Warfare, which was the $9 and change rod from Walmart.
It was 27 pounds. 27.
There we go. And it came with 8-pound test, and you had to just go out there with that. And John, I'll have you know that one of those rods will be in the tournament tonight.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I'm going to bring up the host, and these will be the fishermen fishing on their channels.
Oh, perfect, JG. There we go. All right. So pulling a catch, you got Bank Boys. That's Mac Fishing and his partner. They're up on the Mighty Potomac River. You got What Had Happened Was. That's Tony Harrison, I believe. You got Catch Fish With Us. Wanna Be Outdoors, Matt. Catfish Bill 66 rigging for fatties. Can't count him out either. He does a lot of kayak fishing. You got the River Dogs. And you got TSO, Trophy Seekers Outdoors. Maybe he's sleeping. Maybe he fell asleep. Maybe that's what happened to Daryl tonight. You know, something happened because he had a chance to run his mouth. You know how he does. He likes to run his mouth before every tournament he fishes in. So
he usually doesn't miss a chance to get attention.
Well, no. The Nations Demon never heard anything back.
I hope he's all right.
He's napping.
That's what I think. But in his honor,
Excuse me. It's been like 5 minutes since the last time that I got attention. I would like some more, please.
There you go.
Okay, so then we got Brian B. Catfishing's got Bugman, Fishing Not Catching, Team Fountain. Another one you got to watch out for. There's Pontoon Jody fishing there tonight. Oh, I think the asterisks are the ones because some people didn't want to fish overnight. So the asterisks are people that are filling in. They're fishing, 1 or 2 tournaments. So that's cool. There's Pontoon Jody. You never know. There's My Bad Dude. A lot of people say they're the favorites. They've done pretty well so far.
They're not going to win tonight because the bump and bite is over.
I was this close. I was almost fishing tonight. Almost. Let's see. Northern View Outdoors is out there fishing. Team Catfish. Team Bam. Can't count out Team Bam either. And TSW. They're out there tonight. And then over on Fields to Water, you got RCT, River Cats Tackle Stone. You got Smoky Mountain Catfishing, Fishing Fever, FOA, Mean Gene Squad, Hooks and Hammocks, Catfish, Cowboy and Company, and Scraping Bottom. So there you go. There's the channels. There's who's, I'm going to be checking in, see what's up. Let's see. Oh, Captain Morgan came in. We had some people come in while I was trying to read that. There's Air Run out there.
Where's the computer stand in your big 40-inch screen monitor?
It's in front of me, but for some reason I thought I had to read that one on my little screen in front of me. I don't know why.
He's just learning.
Habit. Yeah, and I'm new at this. Yeah. One of these days I'm going to get as good as that guy that won Host of the Year last year. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
One of these years.
Y'all two down there got to rub in.
Oh, wait a minute.
Fishopoly board.
Uh-oh. Hold on. We just... Oh, you sons of guns.
Nice.
Check that out, Stan.
Hey, I got an idea for you. Did you hear what my idea was? We're going to play it live on we're going to come up with something. We play it live. We can do it on, it doesn't matter what channel. I just want to play. I just want to be in it. We can have somebody in chat be in it too. We get some players from chat. We'll roll the dice for them and stuff. It'll be a lot of fun. But we got somebody downstairs. Let me see.
Yeah, let's say Matt.
Oh, my Lord. Look who this is.
Oh, he's headed to the water.
Guys, I'm sorry. It's the day just... You ever promised way more than you can do, but you think you can do it, and you don't want to lie to anybody, so you just keep going.
All the time.
You just mentioned you just described my life, Daryl.
I'm going to tell you something. I'm 61 years old, and I still haven't figured out how to overschedule myself before I'm going to get stuff done, and I do apologize for missing here.
Oh,
this
you're
is
good.
very important to me to get here, but things just blew up my face.
You're always good, Daryl. You're family up here, and if you can make it up, you can. If I know you try, and
Daryl, I was coming up here, standing in your place tonight.
There you go. There you go.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Did y'all talk about what I was going to talk about tonight?
We brought it up.
A little bit.
We brought it up.
We breathed out.
And why don't you go ahead? We'll give you the floor. And we're talking about, I mentioned it. It's for those that didn't hear Steve with what he's been going through. So this is what's going on. You know how we do.
Yeah, it's been rough on Steve this year. You guys know he's went through open heart surgery. I think he had 3 bypasses. His house and business got flooded, and he lost everything in his house, and pretty much half of his stuff in his business. And then now he's found out he's got bone cancer, and it's just been bad. And James contacted me today. He says, "Hey, we need to do something." He may not even need the money, but he's done so much for the community. He's had to be out of work a bunch and had a lot of loss. He actually has not even got paid for his the insurance still hasn't settled with him on his house or anything. And
oh my gosh!
I talked to him today, and he was in high spirits.
Oh, good.
And he actually went into work today. I said, "You're tough as nails. Don't hurt yourself." He said, "Well, I've got to go into work. I can't move my right arm, but I can do stuff on the computer and stuff." And we talked a long time. He talked about his goals for the future and stuff like that. So he's looking to fight this thing and get done with it. He told me today that they got most all the cancer except for there was a couple of those places that they saw. They're gonna send him to the oncologist, and they're pretty sure they can probably just take these chemo or radium pills and hopefully get the rest of it. So that's awesome, and I'm thankful for that. Prayers answered, so that's awesome. But
that's better than awesome, dude. That's better than awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. So we're gonna just keep watching that. He's gonna do what the doctor said to do, and he's gonna take care of himself and try to do what he can do. So,
hey, Darren,
go ahead.
You say we're gonna see who's gonna donate to Steve. Well, I'm almost. You said we're gonna donate to Steve, right?
Yeah, we're gonna do a donation, and what we're gonna do is, James. With golly, what's his YouTube?
Cool Cats.
What?
James?
Cool Cats.
Yeah.
Cool Cats. Cool Cats Fishing.
Cool Cats. Yeah, Steve, James with Cool Cats told me, he said he's going to. Here's what he wants to do. He wants to give $500 to put $500 up for a drawing. He's going to put up 2 FOA rods, and then I talked to Randy, old man Randy there. He said he's going to put up 2 Mad Cats rods. So far, and I've got some more people that told me they're going to do some things, and so far we've gotten that, and there might be somebody in here that's going to do something else too. But anyway, we've got $300 already from me just telling people. Mr. John over there donated $200 to go straight to Steve, and so did Randy, and I'm going to be donating. So we've already gotten up $300 to send to Steve. Steve knows nothing about this. I said, what I'm going to do is ask forgiveness instead of permission. So
absolutely,
here we go. So we're going to do $5 tickets. They're going to be $5 each, or 3 for $10, like we always do in raffles. And I asked James if you want me to send them to his phone or his Cash App or whatever. He said, no, Drew, just like you always do, because you've already got all the stuff ready. So we're going to send them to $$ Trophy Seekers for the Cash Out, and for PayPal it'll be dmarsprecisioncadets@yahoo.com.
All right,
just like it always is.
Same thing we always do. Here, 1 second, Daryl. I got it right here.
Okay.
Boom. PayPal, dmarsprecisioncabinets@yahoo.com. It's almost like we've done this before. Cash App, Trophy Seekers. I mean, Cash App is $ Trophy Seekers.
Yeah, and these guys said they were so tired of me being slow on my mailing out that they're going to mail them their dang self. They ain't going to give them me. And I said, thank you. So that's going to be mailing out. But guys, hit me up. Anybody that's going to send money, it always has a message you can send me with your name, your telephone number, and of course the amount. If you send $10, you're going to get three tickets. So if you do, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. If you buy $20 worth of tickets or more, I'm going to take, and I will mail this out. I will mail out a towel to you from the gathering. Now, I got some towels left over, so everybody that donates over $20 will get a free trophy or the gathering towel. Now, I can't tell you what color, because I don't remember what we got left over, but I think I got enough. So $10, $5 to get you 1 ticket, $10 to get you 3 tickets, and if you spend 20 or more, you get free towel delivered out to you, mailed out to you. So give me all your information when you send it, and we'll get that stuff out to you. Steve's a wonderful man. He's done so much for the gathering. He's done so much for the community to do all this stuff. I'll let you guys know another thing. There will be another expo this year, he told me, or next year. So he's working on some more stuff out there. Even as he's trying to heal up, this man's crazy.
All right.
You don't let nothing stop him. So, we got to show him our appreciation. Let's help him out. I know he hadn't worked in a few weeks. Even, whenever he got knocked out because of the storm where he got flooded, he had to beat a lawsuit against a major company that tried to get him to stop using monster rod holders. Use the word monster, and he beat that too, guys. And he's gonna beat this cancer, and we're gonna just try to help him out where he'll have a peace of mind and show him that we love him.
I think everybody out there can have a story of what Steve has done for them. I know James, Cool Cats Fishing, has one of the coolest stories, because he's the one that Steve was the one that inspired James to move to Tennessee and take up catfishing. So that's, look at what his life would be. Bold Line did the first $4.99 there. I'll send that $5 in so that you can add $5 more to that. And but there's the if you're going to do PayPal. Now, Daryl, do you want them to put on there for Steve so you know that it's send it friends and family through PayPal? And you want them to put on there for Steve or something so you know what that's coming in as?
You can, but I don't have anything. I don't have anything else running right now. But yeah, if you put your name and telephone number, I'll know it's for Steve. We will do this for this week and then next week, the rest of this week and next week, and we'll do the drawing next Wednesday, the following Wednesday. James will be on the show with us next Wednesday to talk about his experiences with Steve and everything. So we're going to work it really hard then. I apologize for tonight, guys. I so much apologize. A lot of things blew up, and it's on me. I told somebody I'd come to Lafayette, which is an hour and 15 minutes away, and I thought I could do it. But when I got over there, that fella liked to talk, and I could not. He's like this guy. He's like, you know what, Daryl? One of them. He's like about 4 of these guys that's on the panel with me. They like to talk.
I hate that people like to talk. I'm one of them ones that are quiet. I just sit back in the corner. I'm just quiet. I don't say a word. I just sit there quietly. One thing I know how to do good is not talk.
Mute him.
But John, you were starting to say something right before.
Go ahead.
Let's see how much we can get together for Steve.
Absolutely.
He's done so much for everybody else. Why not do it for him?
Well, yeah. I was nothing within the. I was sitting here at home. I did some stuff on YouTube, and Steve was the first one to kind of from CatCon had me do some things with CatCon, and I was running the Catfish Cook-Off there past couple of years when that was going, and you know what? I was hey, what's up, Ray? Great to see you. Ray Richards out there, and so I was. He welcomed me in, and part of the family. It's been really great to know him, and we need to send the prayers out there. And I'll be right back. I gotta throw something. Yeah. 1 second.
Well, another thing, guys, y'all know, it's a lawyer is not cheap, and he had to spend a lot of money with lawyers also. So to keep the Monster Rod Holder name, he had Monster Rod Holders before this other company ever had the word Monster. So I say he's had a lot of expenses, and I don't know if y'all seen his tag said that, to say the least, 2025 has started off bad for him, and it really has. So you guys can help out, send a donation. We're going to send every penny directly to him. James may have me in trouble because James sent me that, and I said, well, let me ask Steve. He might get mad. I said, Steve's tough as nails, buddy. I don't know if I want to make you mad or not. And then what's James do? James calls me out and says, hey, that's why we're not going to ask him. We're going to do it. And I thought, yeah, we're going to do it. It's going to be me doing it on my channel, and I'm going to take the wrath. So I think James has done set me up, and I'm in trouble. So we'll see. But
I think you can handle it.
I don't know.
You can handle it.
I don't know. We're going to see. All I know is when he rears back to hit me, he knows I'm on. Say, James did it. Cool cats. I promise you, I'm going to rat you.
There you go. Well, Daryl, are you on your way to the official event?
Yes, sir, I am, and you guys probably. Okay, so I got that. Randy said he's gonna have what? Tell it one more. Tell what you just sent me, Randy.
We're gonna give away, instead of sending. Yeah, we got a bunch of Mad Cat rods laying around, but I'm not gonna sit and do that. We're gonna give an Ancient Mariner rod away.
Okay. Guys, I'm going to jump out of here because we're about to go into an area that's totally dead. And I know it's time for the show, and I've ran y'all over, and it's all my fault. But, hey, guys, don't get mad at me and not give to Steve. It's my fault that this show's went over, and it's my fault that, hey, I'm late. So, y'all give to Steve come Wednesday night. Hey, we're going to jump in this thing. We're going to hit it hard and help a brother out. So, I'll get out.
Good.
Have a great one. We'll see you guys tonight on the Mighty Tennessee. We're going to win this thing, baby.
There it goes.
Ring a bell. See you, dude.
Woo! What in the world?
That boy's got the candle burning to both ends. Sounds like.
He keeps it there.
Absolutely. Well,
John, Randy, you got anything you want to add before you jump out of here?
I don't. Good luck to everybody on the water tonight. Be safe. Remember our, like Bold Line says, remember our fallen heroes. You know, their sacrifice is what this weekend's about. It's not about a day off. It's about our heroes.
That's right.
Um,
And
John,
I
John,
didn't know you liked me that much, Randy.
John, you got anything you want to add?
Yeah, I got a question for you, JG.
All right, hit me up.
How would you feel about being an affiliate with River Cats Tackle?
Oh, I would be honored.
Would you?
I'd be honored.
Well, good.
Absolutely.
Well, the group is just growing, and
I reckon we need to just go JG10, huh?
JG.
There's another 10 added.
Welcome to the family, JG.
Thank you so much. That's amazing. I'm honored.
He just got to be in person, huh?
It ain't gonna be too long, John. You and I are gonna see each other in person.
Oh yeah.
And we'll do a little fishing together.
Oh man, I ain't worried about fishing.
But I tell you what, I'm honored that you got some great products out there. You got a great pro staff, and I'll make a good pro staff for you. I've got tons and tons of experience, but I do appreciate it.
And
Okay,
JG,
Janice, the cash out, everybody, the cash out will read for Kenneth Morris.
Yes, it will read for Kenneth Morris.
His mama named him Kenneth Darrell Morris and then called him Darrell. And so if you're sending anything out, it'll go into Kenneth Morris.
Wow.
absolutely. And JG, what else would you like to add?
I'm speechless. You know, I'm floored. I'm honored, and much love for the River RCT crowd, and you guys rock, and you know, just getting out there and developing, promoting fishing. You know, getting out, promoting fishing, and you know, taking young people fishing, getting the elderly out there and helping them, and
That's right.
you know, you know, the RCT crowd is absolutely phenomenal, and I couldn't be. I got a big old smile inside my heart. Thank you, John.
Always, man. We always try to do for the right ones. Like
Well,
I told
Yeah.
everybody
Come on.
before, it's about the people.
Absolutely.
Is what it's
Yeah.
about.
Yeah. Well, we'll hang out a little bit backstage. Stan, you got anything
And-
you want to add before we get out of here?
Yeah, you know,
What you
it's
got?
as much as our you know, we're thinking about Steve, and you know, we're blessed to be here in America, and like Bold Lion said there, to our heroes and their families, salute. For your service will never be forgotten. Your sacrifice shall never be in vain. You know, Memorial Day is not about veterans. It's not about active duty. It's about to the ones the people and their families that gave the ultimate sacrifice so that we could sit here and talk about fishing, talk about helping our friends, talk about hanging out, talk about great people. And you know, veterans and military, we gave a little something, but the ones that Memorial Day is for, they gave all.
Yeah.
So,
And Randy's got one more thing you got to add here.
All the rods that we had left over from, or that were used during the Wally World Whiplash Tournament, we had a whole bunch of those that were brought to the gathering, and we gave about 10 of them to a group of youth.
Were they at the campground?
Bunch
Yep.
of roof.
Oh, isn't that cool?
Had a group of kids there, and then we found another group that was at the campground, and we gave them 25 rods just groups of kids from a school where they were starting an outdoor project and all. And, we got rid of all of our rods, but hey, it went to definitely to a better deal.
Absolutely. Well, that is a good positive note to end the show on. And
Absolutely.
I tell you what, you guys, be sure and go and check out the Live Fishing Tournament League tonight.
It's going to be a fun one.
Palmetto Cat, Brown Bee Catfishing, Silk to Water. And there's going to be some great fishermen over there. And you guys go watch that. And I think there's going to be some big fish caught.
I think so too.
It's going to be a lot of fun. So go out and hang out with them knucklebirds. And you, if you want to laugh, you just go find Danny Stone. He's on one of them streams. You'll never end. His brain's always a going.
And
a lot of good. Daryl's going to be fishing in it, and you never know what he's going to say as long as they don't cut him off. Is he on Kevin's channel?
I think it was, right?
Oh Lord, Kevin just muted him. But anyway, hey, don't forget to tell somebody you love them today. And really appreciate you guys being here. Happy Friday to you. Happy Memorial Weekend. Appreciate all the veterans families out there, and much love to you. And we really appreciate you being here and watching and spend your Friday evening with us. I hope that you guys get out and cook it up good, get them grills going, and enjoy being with family is the main thing. And enjoy an extra day off. Working folks always need that. But we really appreciate you, and we love you, and thank you for being here. And we'll catch you next time.
Deuces. Too bad we're not on Lisa's phone. She could end the show for us. She's good at it.